I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I wasn't too sure about making a review until I saw the preview, my boy. Holy shit. Oh, I want to talk about that so bad, but I'm going to hold off until the very end because I want to talk about the episode. Of course, it's a review, so I got to talk about the episode. And, you know, I got a few talking points. They're not going to take a lot of time. I'm going to make sure they don't take a lot of time. But right off the gate, I want to say that Sasuke and Boruto's first interaction was a little longer this time around. There was a little bit more dialogue, and that made me care about the relationship a little bit more. Just a little bit, okay? Not much, just a little bit, okay? So, we have Sasuke, all right? He shows up at Boruto's house. There's more interaction there in the sense that Sasuke kind of sticks around longer, and you know something else happens where he grabs Boruto, and then he actually kind of low-key, quote-unquote, fights him right outside of the Hokage's office. And, you know, that made me really care about the relationship because Boruto kind of spilled the beans to Sasuke. He's like, hey, this guy's an asshole, man. You know, he fucked up my sister's birthday by showing up by having a clone show up instead of him. And, you know, I guess you can kind of feel Boruto's pain. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, they nailed it so perfectly in the anime as opposed to the movie. In the movie, I didn't care too much about what happened in Himawari's birthday. I felt bad. But yo, when I saw that shit in the anime, I'm like, well shit, Himawari, let me give you a hug. Like, that's fucked up. He shouldn't have done that. You know? It actually made me feel sad. But regardless, okay, that's basically where the interaction between Sasuke and Boruto gets extended a little bit. But the one interesting thing that we didn't see last week's episode was the Kinshiki and Sasuke fight. If you guys remember, Sasuke and Kinshiki fought in the very beginning of the Boruto movie, but in the anime, you just see Sasuke show up in Boruto's house, okay? So, I thought at first they were gonna skip it, and it's funny, because when I said that in my last review, somebody said maybe they'll have it as a flashback, and I was like, you know what? You're right. Maybe they'll have it as a flashback. And that's exactly what they did. And they used it to kind of mention the scroll. Okay, so Sasuke brings the scroll to Naruto. And I have no idea what it says. Nobody knows what it says. Nobody can read it. Even Sasuke with the Rinnegan can't read it. So obviously it's a language that they themselves don't understand just yet. But what intrigued me here also, by the way, what also intrigued me here is it made me think about why Momoshiki and Kinshiki want to find Kaguya so bad. It really bothers me. Like, if you put it into perspective, she's sealed away, right? But what business do they have with her? Because we found out that Kaguya was doing the white set, like, you know, she was hoarding all these white setsus to fight against Kinshiki and Momoshiki, but like, what do they want? What was it that she wants trying to protect, basically? And I think they mention it somewhere in the movie, or they reference. I just don't remember. For the love of God, I don't remember. Please don't attack me, por favor, don't attack me. If you guys know in the comment section, please let me know. But there's another thing that caught my eye. Okay, so I was watching the episode, and Shikamaru says something about the Fourth Ninja War being 10 years ago, and that timeline doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, the timeline doesn't make any sense to me because if you guys remember, Naruto was 17 years old when the Ninja War ended. Okay, so 10 years ago he would be 27 now, but it doesn't make sense because Boruto is 12 at the current timeline that we're at. So Boruto wasn't born when Naruto was 16 or 15. Because we know that Naruto married Hinata around when he was in his early 20s, right? Like 21 or 20. So it just doesn't make sense. I don't know how you guys might have seen that. If you've seen the subtitle mistake. I don't know if it's a mistake or not. I'm just assuming it is because it just doesn't make any sense to me. The Fourth Ninja War happened at least maybe 12, 13 years ago. At this point in time, it's probably 12 or 13 years ago. So I don't know what they were trying to get at there, okay? So, let me move on from that. I'm not going to harp on it too much. we're gonna talk about the tuning exams really quickly because it's something that got brought up a few times in the episode, and there was a little bit that was super interesting with Orochimaru and Mitsuki. You know, like normal, they're talking on their snake cell phones, and Mitsuki and Orochimaru have this little back and forth where Mitsuki's like, okay, I understand. And we found out that Orochimaru tells this man, don't use your full power because then you won't be able to stay in the village. Now, that shit intrigued the fuck out of me. It raised a lot of flags. I'm like, okay, what's the big deal if he uses his full power? What's gonna happen to him? And why can't he stay in the village? Is there an agreement between Naruto and Orochimaru that I don't know about, that we haven't really been told yet? What's going on there? You know, because I don't understand if he would have said, hey Mitsuki, don't use your full power because then you would rape everybody at the tuning exams. But that's not what he said. He said he would then not be able to stay in the village. So that shit automatically raises some big flags to me, okay? I'm hoping they actually touch up on that later down the line. But let's get to the really important part, which is next week's episode, okay? The preview for that shit is fucking intense. That shit made me sweat from every pore in my body. First of all, we have Gaara talking to the One-Tail. So either Gaara is friends with the One-Tail and he knows where he's located, or he got resealed back into Gaara. Whichever way it goes, it's fucking intriguing as hell, and I want to know more, okay? Now, the next thing that's on the preview, okay, was something that I said on last week's episode review, where I was like, hey, maybe they might show Killer Bee fight with Kinshiki and Momoshiki. And guess what? They're gonna show Killer Bee fighting Urashiki, Momoshiki, and Kinshiki. And I'm over here like, bro, are you serious, Boruto? Are you gonna be getting this flame right off the gate? We're 3 episodes into this movie recap and we're already getting a flame-ass fight? Hell yeah, man, sign me the fuck up. I'm super happy they're doing this. Thank God they're doing this. And man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. I was very bored of the Boruto anime up until, like, you know, certain arcs happened. But man, they're doing a really good job with this fucking movie recap. Okay, shit, I don't even know if I can call it a movie recap. I only call it a movie recap just to give you guys the idea that, you know, we are retelling the story of what happened in the Boruto movie. But still, man, shit is going down, and the fucking universe is expanding in so many ways in this fucking show. So I'm very grateful to see that. I'm hoping to see what happens with Urashiki after the events of the Boruto movie. Does he get sealed away? Does he get I don't know, does Momoshiki absorb him too? And then he, you know, Momoshiki gets destroyed? What happens? Like, that shit is bothering the hell out of me. But we'll wait. I'll be patient. You guys let me know what you thought of that preview. Let me know what you thought of that episode, because it was flames, bro. It was flames. The episode was okay. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't like, ooh, crazy shit, but it was still enjoyable. Anyways, guys, see you guys next week for the next episode review. Shit, I don't even know if I can call this reviews because they're so unprofessional. But hey, man, you know what? That's the point of YouTube. Just have fun with this shit. Anyways, guys, I'm out. Peace.